If you've got Canva Pro and you're not using it to make animated videos with AI, you're seriously missing out. I'll show you how I use it to create scroll-stopping videos fast. No extra software needed. Let's get started. For today's video, I'm going to try something different. I'm using a paid account, and I want to create a video about animals. So the first thing I could do, instead of using ChatGPT, is go to Canva AI and choose Draft a Doc. I'm going to add my idea I have in here and click Go. So it's thinking, and now it's actually writing the story for me. So here are the characters, the plot, and illustration ideas. Next, I asked it to please write the script and divide the story into scenes and also give me image prompts. So here are the characters, here's the setting, the image prompts, and the different scenes. Excellent. So just think of this as Canva's version of ChatGPT. Now, I'm going to open up a new window in Canva, and I'll leave this pulled up too, in case I need it later. Okay, now I have a new video window opened, so I'll go to YouTube video. I could also choose video here too. I want landscape mode, and I'll open up some more pages too. What I'm going to do next is take my story and create a voice narration for it. I'll go to text-to-speech OpenAI. This is completely free, and it's something I use quite a lot. They have a lot of voices. If you want to listen to any, just click on the sample button and you can hear them. Today I'll choose Mia. I've already copied my story, so I'll grab all the text and put it there. This is the narration for each one of my scenes. Now I'm going to click on Create Speech. Now it's done. If I wanted to listen to it, I could click here to play it, and if I want to download it, I just click here. So I'll download it, and now my narration is done. So I'll go back to Canva, grab my narration, and pull it into Uploads. Now I'll go to Audio, grab this, and drag it in just like that. If you want to listen to it, click here. I'm just going to click here, and Canva will put it exactly where my playhead is. I won't put it right at the beginning. I like to leave just a little bit of a silence before things start, and also at the end, and I can always break the narration up if I need to. Another thing I like to do is make my narration a little bit louder. You'll have to judge for yourself how loud or soft you need to go. If it's too loud, back it off. If it's not loud enough, then make it a little bit louder. I'll go to Elements and scroll down to where it says AI Image Generator. Click on Generate Your Own. And now I'm going to make images. Notice you can work on images, graphics, or videos. Right now, I'll focus on images. As an experiment, I'll put my prompt in here, choose Landscape, and choose Concept Art. Then click Generate Image. Notice in the paid account, here are how many credits you get and when it recharges. So click here. It'll make 4. Let's look at these. If you click on them, you can see what they look like, and if you want to keep them, I would suggest just go ahead and put them on here, because if you hit Generate again, you'll lose these. Choose the one you like best. So I'm going to take these and just hang on to them for later. I'll add another page where I'll store these because I may need these later. Who knows? So I've got my first image here, and we'll blow it up to fill the page. Just out of curiosity, I want to try an experiment. I'm going to try a video. I'll use my same prompt and see what it gives me. This actually took less than a minute. No, I don't think that's going to work. So I'll delete that and just make images for the rest of this video. Now I need to add images for each scene. I just wanted to show you as I'm working my way through these, how nice these images are. They are just exceptional, and you can see they're all a little different. Now I've finished adding my images. These were all made in Canva, and I'm very happy with them. Over here, I've got the extras if I need them, but if not, I'll just delete them later. So now I'll animate these. Not by turning them into videos, but in other ways. Next, I'll click on the narration and delete some of these spaces in between, just to make it easier to work with. I'm right-clicking, hit Split Audio, and then shrinking that section down a little bit. So I'll do this to each of these spaces here. Now I've done that, I'll make sure that each of my narrations matches the particular image that it should go with. Now I'll add a dissolve transition in between each page. That changed up the length a little, but that's no problem. I can fix that. So instead of making actual animations, I'll just animate the image like this. First of all, you just click on the image, then go to Animate and choose some of these unique animations. For the most part, I'll stick to these more general ones down here, and especially the photo zoom, rise, etc. Those work really well, so watch me as I work through adding these animations to each scene. Now, I've got all my animations added. Let's watch it. To make it consistent with my other owl images, I think I'll use that one. Then I'll animate it. I like the way that it ends. So now that we're done, time to download it. So I'll show you how to download it, even though we've got all this extra stuff. I will not download this part. I'm just going to download the main video. So let me show you how to do that. So we'll come up here to File, go to Download, make sure MP4 is chosen, and if you're on a paid plan, you can choose a higher output like 4K. So I'll just choose the pages that I want to keep, which will be all of these pages in my story. Then click Done and Download, and that's how you do it. These images have movement, and you can add other things to them. For example, if we wanted to add some kind of glowing thing, let's look at videos. What if we added this? Easy enough. We need to remember this page is 4.9 seconds. This new video is longer, so it'll change the overall length, so we need to remember the original page length so we can fix it. So click here to add it. Then shrink this page down a little. Next, I'll take this and blow it up. Here's the trick. Go to Transparency, lower it down like that, and remember the original video length. So we'll drag this page over here until we're back at 4.9 seconds. See those little lights? So that's kind of cool. If you see other video effects you wanted to add, use the same process. Just remember the starting page length. So I'll add this new video, then make it match the starting page length. Then go to Transparency, lighten it up. And now when we play it, you'll see an interesting new glow. So I will do the same process to all the story pages and then download. Now we have a new video with really interesting effects. Do you like one method more than the other? Tell me in the comments below.
When the sun goes down and the stars begin to twinkle, a secret place deep in the forest starts to glow. High in the oldest tree, hidden by leaves and light, lives the Midnight Library. Quiet paws, flapping wings, and tiny feet tiptoe in. Story time is about to begin. Inside, soft pillows, shelves of tiny books, and a crackling mushroom lamp glow warm and bright. Perched high on his favorite branch, Owl clears his throat and opens a book. And with each word, the story comes alive in their minds like a dream with wings. Even the shy porcupine who always sat at the back smiled tonight. As the story ends, the forest hums with sleepy yawns and dreams begin to flutter. The Midnight Library sleeps now until the next tale begins. When the sun goes down and the stars begin to twinkle, a secret place deep in the forest starts to glow. High in the oldest tree, hidden by leaves and light, lives the Midnight Library. Quiet paws, flapping wings, and tiny feet tiptoe in. Story time is about to begin. Inside, soft pillows, shelves of tiny books, and a crackling mushroom lamp glow warm and bright. Perched high on his favorite branch, Owl clears his throat and opens a book. And with each word, the story comes alive in their minds like a dream with wings. Even the shy porcupine who always sat at the back smiled tonight. As the story ends, the forest hums with sleepy yawns and dreams begin to flutter. The Midnight Library sleeps now until the next tale begins.
Alright, now you've got the basics. So what's next? Making animated videos with AI? Total game changer, but it can get confusing fast. And there's so much to learn. That's why I put together this next video to walk you through the exact steps, no fluff. Click on that video I'm about to share with you in just a second and I'll meet you over there. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.